Hello, I'm Richard Vobes, the Bald Explorer, and today something slightly different. I'm here to see my friend Richard Suggett, award-winning podcaster of the Veg Grower podcast. We're going to do some seed sowing. Hope you're going to join me. Hello, Richard.
Hello, Richard. How are you today?
Yes, I'm very well. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for showing me into your wonderful garden. I only have a bit of an old yard at the back of my Victorian 2 up, 2 down house, so it's nice to come into a real garden. Yeah. And your lovely Amanda, your lovely lady wife, has shown me down here, as you saw, but I've just been admiring your chickens. How long have you had chickens?
3 years today.
Three years today.
Yes.
As we film this.
And then came up on Facebook today, funnily enough, of a picture I shared when I got them. So
oh wow!
That's how I know. Yeah.
There you are. 3 years. So you've got 3 of them. What type of chickens are they?
The white one is the variety an amber. That's the variety.
Okay.
The one with a black tail, the brown with black tail, is called a black tail.
All right.
And the other one, I can't remember what it is.
Oh, don't worry. But they're 3 different varieties then,
Three different varieties, yeah.
Fantastic. And also you've got quails.
Quails, yes.
Yes, and I remember in some of the previous videos on, I think on the Vobes Show stuff, we've seen them hatch, haven't we?
Yes, that's right, yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
9 months ago, I suppose.
Gosh,
now they've grown to that big bird that fits in my hand.
They're very lovely colours. I have to say your whole garden here in Littlehampton, where you live, is a haven for all sorts of wildlife, and you may well hear it, ladies and gentlemen, on the microphone. You've got the seagulls. I've spotted a magpie. There's a robin that visits your garden.
Three robins.
And no doubt pigeons as well. And crows. I think I saw a crow as well. Yeah. Anyway, never mind all the nature, the living nature. We're going to get some living nature, aren't we?
We are.
In terms of plants, because you run the Veg Grower podcast. Most of my viewers know about that, but there's always somebody who doesn't, so do check him out. We'll put the links on the bottom of the screen and on the description. It's winter time as we record this, and it's almost time to get cracking with sowing seeds. Is that right?
Yes, most seeds around March time you start to sow. But there are a few seeds that can be done earlier with the right conditions and the right support behind it. I like to do some seeds as early as possible, just so I've got that little bit of a head start, that come March time I'm not rushing to get everything done.
Fantastic. Right, so what sort of stuff are we going to be, because you're going to get me, which is what I'm really excited about, to have a go.
Well, we're going to probably do the easiest things, which are the salad leaves or the radishes and the spring onions. They're also quite quick at growing, so...
Okay, I know you've got peas as well.
Peas, yes, we'll do some peas. They're quite big, they're very easy to do in terms of seeds. So
now notice that you've got these are packet seeds, and is that the best way of dealing with seeds, or can you grow your own and then harvest seeds from it? Yes,
you can definitely do that. I try. That's something I'm trying to do more and more of. Save a few quid more than anything.
Yeah.
But I feel it's also been a lost skill, saving seeds. It's so easy to go to a garden centre and buy a pack of seeds.
Yes, of course.
When we go back to, say, the World War II era, the garden centres didn't exist.
No.
There were seed catalogues, but a lot of people did save their own seeds.
So what's the process then, Richard? What do we need? What do we need to get this on the ground?
Well, first of all, we need a pot.
A pot, and you've got these are the little pots.
This is a little pot we're going to use.
Okay.
Then we need some seed compost.
Okay.
I have here, and I've already mixed into that some perlite and some vermiculite.
So the compost is obviously the brown stuff. The perlite, I'm guessing, is the white, is it?
No, that's the vermiculite.
Oh, that's vermiculite, and then there's some lighter brown stuff.
That's the perlite.
Oh, okay. What does that do?
They're there to aid moisture retention, so that the vermiculite particularly will soak up the water.
Oh, right.
So it acts like a sponge in the compost.
Oh, okay. So keep your seed moist.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yes. The perlite does a similar job, but it also aids in aeration of the compost as well, so it makes the roots easier roots to find their way through.
Oh right, because I guess some compost can become quite solid, and more difficult for those tender little tendrils of root.
Many gardeners use multi-purpose compost. I use seed compost. Seed compost has zero in the way of nutrients.
Right.
It's a very light, crumbly, fine, sandy soil.
Do they not need the nutrients then?
Not at seedling stage.
The
seed itself has all the nutrients inside that seed to get it through.
So you would then at some point replant it?
Yes,
with a compost.
With a compost, and by that point there would be leaves on the seedling itself, which is soaking up the suns and creating its own
its own fuel. Yeah. Okay. Obviously, you're going to need water.
Water.
You've got a funny little squirty thing down there with water.
Yep. I've already actually soaked this compost in water last night anyway in preparation. So it's kind of moist anyway. Yes.
Okay. So then, when you've put them in, so you're going to put some of the soil into one of these pots.
Yeah.
As you said, what, half fill it completely?
Yeah, just slightly off the top, I'd say.
Right.
You know, probably about a centimetre down.
Now, I noticed in some of your videos, because if you haven't seen, as well as a podcast, Richard has a YouTube channel and he demonstrates how he plants his stuff. I've noticed in some of your videos, and you've been doing some seeding recently, that you sprinkle them on the top.
Yep.
Some things like bulbs you've pushed in.
Yep.
But seeds you sprinkle
on the top.
Is that that's sort of what happens in nature, I suppose?
Yes, I mean, and it also you can also tell how to do this by the size of the seed. A bigger seed can go deeper down, whereas a smaller seed, really needs to be on the top. Again, it's about that seed having the energy to grow its plant through. And
so there's no fear of it. I mean, my fear would be that the wind would blow it away, but you're keeping these in a potting shed or something like that.
They'll be sheltered from that sort of thing, but on top here will be a sprinkle of compost anyway.
Oh, so it gets like a little icing sugar.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's and then water it. So how often then would you maintain it? What's the maintenance?
Again, it depends on the seeds. I keep mine in the potting shed every night. I go out there and I'll check on them. I'll probably give them a slight misting of water, and I tend to try and water from underneath if they need a really good. Okay, so how
a misting of water? How do you get that mist? Does it mean that the pot, because they've got holes in?
Yeah.
Are they within another pot?
They'll sit in another pot.
And you'll water the other pot.
And I'll water the other pot so it soaks through. But if I want to get it on the top, I'll use my sprayer and I'll just mist it. You know when you walk out into a really foggy day, and you get covered in all that water.
Yeah. That's all you need.
That's all you need.
So you don't need big watering cans with gloops of water coming down.
Oh, well, if you do that from the top, what might happen is the seed could then float up to the top of the soil and wash away, or even go further down.
I didn't think of that. Great. So that's really good. So how long? I guess it depends on the seed. How long you then keep them in the seedling zone?
Yeah.
Until you then replant it.
Right, well, I have most of my seeds go into a heated propagator, which just gives them a bit of bottom heat just to warm the soil up, a bit like the spring sun on the soil. Right, and that's an electric thing? It's an electric thing.
Little bit of heat.
Little bit of heat, or if they were indoors. Once you kind of get to the point they're showing their true leaves, because a seed will shoot up, it'll put out its seed leaves, and then after that it'll put out its true leaves.
Oh, see, okay.
And I tend to do it when they reach that true leaf stage.
The seed leaves, what's the purpose of those? To grab a bit of sun to keep it going?
Yeah, I mean the seed leaves tend to look like the outer of the seed itself, I always think.
Oh, interesting.
It's really interesting when you...
Oh, yeah. You're going to have to do some stop frame animation or photography, aren't you, to show these things? I dare say on YouTube there's tons of it anyway.
Well, I was thinking of getting like a lapse camera.
Yeah, that would be good. Well, here we are with the finished product. So, Richard, what happens to these now we've got them done?
Well, my one, I'm going to stick in my shed where it'll grow.
Right.
Your one you can take home and grow that on your windowsill.
Oh wow, so I can have my own radishes.
Yes.
Thank you very much. How exciting is that? Ladies and gentlemen, don't they look fantastic? I'm looking forward to growing that. And of course I'll report on their progress. And when I have a salad, I should be shoving them in. Richard, before we go, of course, we can't leave it. Right at the beginning, I happened to say you were an award-winning podcaster. This is a recent thing. Tell us about it.
Yes, literally this week I had 2 awards from a website called FeedSpot, which is a media hub.
Right.
Probably the best way to describe it. The first award, I was in the top 20 gardening podcasts.
Wow.
In the world.
In the world, top 20, fantastic.
Top 20.
Yeah.
I came 10th on the list of that one.
So halfway, fantastic.
Very happy with that. Then later on in the week, there was the top 5 vegetable gardening podcasts,
which is much more specific to you.
Thing.
Yeah.
I was top on the list on that. First place.
Top of the list.
Yeah.
First place. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Award winning. Well done.
Thank you very much.
And if you go on to the veggrowerpodcast.co.uk,
yeah,
you can see the award there, which is superb. And there you are. So if you are inclined, get your fingers in the soil and start growing. Start sowing those seeds.
Grow some food.
In the meantime, I shall be out and about doing my explorations in all other things, so don't forget to subscribe, like, follow, leave a comment, let us know what you think, especially if you're growing anything at the moment. Don't forget to check out Veg Grower Podcast, and if you so wish, of course, you can help support the channel by shoving a few cups of coffee our way, which would be lovely. Till the next time, thanks for watching, bye for now. Radishes for lunch.
Yep.
Yeah, come on, grow.